Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. And a special greetings to those of you joined with us here in the Magic City Auditorium. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We also have a Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. The Mighty Ocho is a pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly. You have the only ticket that does so. You can cash in on the Mighty Ocho's $5,000 guaranteed jackpot. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. Just one daily double. That's in Game 1 today. We do have 2 pick 3s. We have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager that begins in Game 3. To play the High 5, correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the High 5. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com, or if you're joined with us here in the Magic City Auditorium, please see one of the telewagering young ladies in their jerseys or the self-betting terminals. We have no scratches in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. There are no scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is scratch-free. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 2 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hi, Stu. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Well, you told me a disturbing story about your hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not going to get in. Yeah.
Did you tip her?
I did. I guess I. See, I'm one of those people. I'm too scared to not tip. You know,
I understand.
But I feel also it's a service. You know, I'm not going to go in there not. You're not going to tip somebody. I've never done that, but yeah, that was an interesting comment. Yeah.
I am reminded of a joke, even though you folks tuning in now
these folks
didn't hear the first half of it. So the person who did Andrew's hair yesterday, after doing it, basically told him
midway through.
Oh, midway through rather.
I mean, even worse.
Okay,
yeah,
so told him that he had hair that resembled someone who has, I think, most people would agree, even supporters of his. So that'll tell you what direction we're going with this.
Yeah.
Agree that he's got kind of wonky hair.
Sure. Yeah.
If nothing else.
Yeah.
And a certain obsessive streak where his hair is concerned.
And if you don't know, former president as well. Now you think you know who we're talking about.
Exactly. So they said that's whose hair he had. And so I'm reminded of History of the World Part 1, where someone walked up to King Louis and said, "Your Majesty, you look like this," and his response was, "And you look like a bucket of..."
Then off with his head, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But
no, not off with his head. Just, "Your Majesty, you look like that," which I can't say. And he just reflexively said, "You look like a bucket of..." You could, fill in
whatever.
Yeah, fill in whatever excrement you want. But that was his response.
Oh,
Funny
man.
line. Which is what I would have told her, actually.
Yeah, what a tough way to go. I should, he got a haircut. He's supposed to regain the confidence. I will say, Andrew Luck
had to have confidence because the first thing I did was acknowledge that you got a haircut and that it looked good. No, I told you your hair looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. They looked good. I'm not fishing for that, but man, that was an interesting start to our Saturday yesterday. All right, Stu. Well, we have about 6 minutes, about 5 minutes actually, until we get into game number 1 for today. And as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we're going to have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here. Thank you, Steve. See, that's what you meant.
Did you,
yeah, that's what
wait
you
a second.
meant.
You call it.
Yeah.
So you
yeah.
said Steve, but let's say Steve
Steve
Mo,
Smart.
I see Rock and Ray there. William,
Rock.
greetings. Mr. Crank, as always, a pleasure to see you. Guess what? Guess what? Andrew started drinking the Coke, right? And then I can't say that he didn't replace it because on Friday he did walk to the other end of the building where the vending machines are inconveniently low. It's only
It's a big
inconvenient
walk.
for us
It's a
because, I
big
mean,
walk.
they've been there, since before I got here, so I can't criticize that. So he did replace one. I'm not going to say there was
So
one
we got
in there
about 42
today.
to go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, Mo,
There's an extra Celsius in there for you.
Yeah, great. Just
Great.
Yeah,
Exactly
can you
what's
imagine me
doing.
on an energy drink? Yeah, just what I need. Steve M, as always. And an appreciation for the History of the World Part 1. Being well.
How about
I
that?
heard that there's a History of the World Part 2 on Hulu. That's not a plug.
Really?
I just saw it advertised.
Have
If you haven't seen,
You saw part 1?
oh, very much.
But,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that was big.
that was
I
like
think I got
required
it.
watching when I was in junior high. And we have none other than Adam in my head. That's right, Miami Highlights own Adam in my head, commenting that yes, that he has seen it, the coming attractions, and it looks good. Rock and Ray says that Andrew has to tip now that he's a celebrity. Huh. Yeah, otherwise he'll get negative press. That's true.
Yeah, they're going to write all the...
Ernesto, how are you? Steve Smart coming out with reference. It's good to be the king. It's good to be the king. Andrew, these are completely lost on.
That's in a
basically,
song
I'm
that
here
I-
with
I hear.
zillennials.
Yeah.
I have 2 zillennials to my left, so all of these references are lost. They're just lost. It's good to be the king.
Sabrina, giving me more credit than I deserve.
Even Adams get it. Yes. Yes, I did BS last week. B. Arthur to Mel Brooks. You don't get more
No.
classic than that. So, yeah, we should probably start talking about highlight again, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we got 2 minutes until game 1. We're good to go. We played the video. Peter likes your like on Facebook. Hello, Ernesto. Muscles. That's unfortunate. Trying to figure out. Prize picks.
I actually would have commented, but it's been one of those things where I've been a little slow on commenting. And usually what happens is that, as you probably know, some of my Facebook and Tigers board comments are usually written in the middle of the night with a high degree of venom, but yours didn't require any venom, so it's like I almost didn't know how to handle it. But I think Andrew and I were talking about some of the suggestions that were made. The occasional sit-in is unavoidable because last year I was dealing with some medical stuff, so that was unavoidable last year. And Andrew can do it by himself, but Scott is really focused on this being at least a 2-man booth. So we tried to do the best we could where that was concerned.
No, it is a 2-man booth.
Yes, it is. LC Muscles, was it something Stu said?
Prize picks. We can't continue this partnership because your announcers a little.
Who's that guy
Little
that
on
still
edge
doesn't?
for us,
Who's that guy that still doesn't understand prize picks? Mind your own business.
Yeah, Muscles, I guess, if you have any information. I know some people reached out and they said that they were done, so we're trying to find out as much as. That is just for prize picks. So come on down here on Sundays, though. We are open to the public. Game number 1. Good crowd out there starting right about now.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It is played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is number 37, Tennessee. And receiving in the blue of post 2 is number 18, CRB. Tennessee serves. Our first game has begun. Here's a backhand by CRB. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by CRB. Tennessee with the tip ball at the 7-line, point 2. 2 first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 92, Flores. There's the backhand by Flores to the inside. CRB for the rebote. It's short, point 3. In this matchup, we have Flores serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Anderluck. There's a backhand by Anderluck, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote left side by Flores. Anderluck keeps it on the forehand. Hard forehand to the inside. Anderluck attacks at the 5. Drop shot to score, point 4. In this matchup, we'll have Anderluck serving to the black shirt of post 5, worn by number 10, Juice. Here's the rebote by Juice, just missed 10-line, point 4. 4 is on the board with 2 points. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Cool Fitness. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Cool Fitness with a tip ball, point 4. 3 points for the 4 post. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to the pink of post 7. Here's number 77, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba, powerfully thrown to pass. Rebote, forehand by Anderluck. Here's El Barba from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Ball tipped, point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to the purple shirt of post 8, worn by number 45, Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo, powerfully thrown to the inside. Bote forehand. Iriondo on the right side. Scoop attempt missed, point 8. Iriondo gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Catch by Iriondo. Rebote save by Tennessee. Iriondo from the forehand. Tennessee's there. Backhand. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Iriondo from the right side, midcourt. Low and hard and scoring. Point 8. 3 points for the 8 post. In this matchup, we have Iriondo serving to CRB in the blue post 2. Backhand by CRB. Iriondo's there. Iriondo to the inside. Rebote forehand by CRB. Ball tipped at the sidewall, point 8. Iriondo's gone straight points to a possible game point. On the court trying to stop him in the white of post 3 is Flores. Backhand by Flores. Iriondo's there. Backhand hits the pad, and the pad is bad. Nice straight point effort there for Iriondo. Point goes to the 3. Flores will take over the serve. Here's the black shirt at post 5, worn by Juice. Juice powerfully from the forehand, low to the inside, where it scores, point 5. Juice on the board with 2 points. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6. Cool Fitness receives. Backhand is low, point 6. In this matchup, Cool Fitness serves to El Barba, returning in the pink of post 7. Ball tipped by El Barba, point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points, returning with 4 points, post 4, Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness. Anderluck's there. Cortada by Anderluck scores, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Anderluck trying to stop him is Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Oh, my. Escapa. Point 1. Play continues. Back and ready to receive in the blue post 2, number 18, CRB. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Returning with possible game point is Iriondo. Iriondo, backhand from the 10 line. Here's CRB. Rebote left side by Iriondo. CRB attacks, scoops, sends it deep. Iriondo just missed the rebote, point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2. CRB trying to stop him. The white of post 3, Flores. Backhand by Flores, it goes deep. Flores attacks and drops. Point in game, post 2. CRB. No playoff here. 4 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order of finish for game 1, 2, 4, 8. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Winning game 1, post 2, CRB. Taking second, post 4, Anderla. Coming in third, post 8, Iriondo. $2 Quinella, 2-4, $13. Trifecta, 2-4-8, $187.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, $12. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 2. Spectacular 7 scoring. There are no scratches for game 2. Game 2 begins. The early pick 3. Post time for game 2 and the early pick 3. Both now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. LC Muscles, so you are a lacrosse person. I attended Washington College. Really good Division III lacrosse program. My roommate is one Nicholas D'Arcangelo. Now, that name wouldn't make a difference potentially to you, but he had 2 uncles. Mark D'Arcangelo and, I'm blanking on the other one. I'm forgetting. But anyway, he founded Lax World in Maryland.
How about that?
Which became a fairly significant player in the lacrosse business in the 90s and 2000s.
Wow, Stu. It's actually it's pretty impressive knowledge of lacrosse.
I
was going to say, that's a sport that you definitely have me beat, for sure.
Well, it's one of those things where I attended, I mean, the school is...
in the north, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Maryland,
area.
and so that would have been like mid-'80s, I believe it was. It was number 1 or number 2 in Division III lacrosse once upon a time. Long time ago.
I don't know if that's the same David Pollock that played in the NFL, but... Hello, David, from Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow.
Phoenix is great, Stu. Scottsdale, Phoenix, Sky Harbor International. Top 5 airport, in my opinion.
You going to go all the airports in Arizona now? Seriously?
No, that's the only one I know. That's why.
Scottsdale, of course.
I said Sky Harbor. Is that wrong? Phoenix, Sky Harbor, right? Flew out of Tucson, too. How many more airports are there in Arizona? Oh, don't get into that. Don't answer that, Stu. 5 minutes to go here until game number 2. And for any new Highlight fans maybe joining us for the first time, this video will explain how the game is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here now. just under 4 minutes until game number 2. We will begin the early pick 3 here in our second game.
Back in the early days, well, not early days, kind of like the middle days, there was talk of having Highlight in Arizona. There was talk about having Highlight in a number of states. Where it came closest. In fact, there were 2 different votes that I know of actually in was in New Jersey. Just wasn't able to cross the path back when Highlight was in an expansion mode, which was long time ago. We're talking about the 80s. 70s. That may have been late 70s, early 80s. Yep. But in the 80s, there was talk of back before the Indian Gaming Act was passed by the federal government. There was talk about opening a Highlight Fronton in Arizona. In fact, there's a further interesting story behind that, but I can't go into detail. Still can't go into detail. Some of the people involved that were negatively impacted by that are still very much with us.
Yeah, it wasn't. There was something recently too with there was like a couple years ago, 2 years ago.
That I can clarify. Yeah. So when we closed Tampa the former company that I work for, Florida Gaming Corporation, when we closed Tampa Highlight in 1998, Highlight licenses do have a life expectancy. Sorry, expectancy is wrong. They do have a life cycle that goes on and independent from the physical plant. However, it may have been associated with the decoupling bill or something. If a license has been dormant for a particular period of time, it basically goes away into nothing. So that Tampa license that did exist, that was associated with Tampa Highlight, no longer exists. In fact, the pari-mutuel licenses in Florida are one of the most. I think it's very interesting if you like the weeds of politics. It's like, for instance, in this building, we play under a Highlight license that was originally, if you trace its origins, goes back to the Miami Beach Kennel Club, which closed in 1980. So we play Highlight under what was a dog license for a dog track that was on First Street, where those big skyscrapers are, government cut.
On First Street?
Yeah, right there. It was a dog track that closed, that was open from the, I believe, late 50s or early 60s through the 1980s. That closed, and that then created the Summer Highlight Partnership, which was 3 dog tracks in Miami Highlight, playing Summer Highlight at Miami Highlight, the Summer Highlight Partnership.
Such an interesting sport. So much
drama associated with it.
For a sport that, again, I mean...
rumors still surface about the Tempe. Sorry, I read that as Tampa. That's with reading glasses. That's terrible.
Oh, yeah. The Tempe one, and Tempe's growing, man. I was just out there a couple months ago in the winter. And it's a great area. Be a good highlight there. And also, Arizona, Bet Rivers, one of the states where we could wager on the action.
Yes, Ernesto, right down there. If anybody wants to Google it, you can Google the old Miami Beach Kennel Club, and it'll show you where it was, and you'd be surprised at the piece of property that it sat on. Literally right there. You have government cut, then it was the dog track right there.
I'm going to look it up right now. Game 2, Stu.
Time to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1, Anderluck. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Flores. There's the serve. We begin. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Flores on the catch. Backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand saved by Anderluck. Flores goes from right to left and tipped it. Point 1. Now receiving in the white shirt at post 3 is El Barba. Excellent catch by El Barba. Backhand. Anderluck with a tip ball midcourt, point 3. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Cool Fitness. There's a backhand by Cool Fitness. El Barba's there. Backhand. Here's Cool Fitness. El Barba takes it in the air. Cool Fitness, good catch there at the 11 line. Cool Fitness, fine catch at the 12. Back to the inside he goes. El Barba picks it off the side wall. Cool Fitness looked like he was throwing a 2-ball, put it back inside. Then we have a juggle by El Barba, point 4. Well played by both players. Black shirt at post 5 receives. Here's CRB. There's a backhand by CRB to the inside. Cool Fitness with a tip ball at the 7 line, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6 receives. In this matchup, CRB is serving to Tennessee. There's a backhand by Tennessee. Bote left side. Tennessee on the catch. 2-all caught the pad. The pad's bad, point 5. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to the pink of post 7, worn by number 10, Juice. Backhand by Juice. CRB to the inside, just out of the reach of Juice, point 5. CRB has 3 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, number 45, Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo. CRB's there. CRB goes deep. Iriondo, outside placement of the forehand. Bote stopped by CRB. Point 5. That's 4 straight points for the 5 post. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Flores. Backhand by Flores to the inside passes. Rebote forehand by CRB. Scoop by Flores. Backhand. Good catch by CRB. Nice backhand. Flores with a tip ball at the side wall. Point 5. CRB's gone straight points to a possible game point. On the court trying to stop him. The red of post 1, Anderluck. Was that a sneeze or someone yell? Button's not working? I think it's your hand that's not working.
I think yeah. We're going to go with that. It's definitely the hand. Not
Catch
the
by Anderluck. Rebote forehand save. Big bounce. Anderluck from the 9 line. My, oh my, that was hard. Point 1. Anderluck will take over the serve with 3 points. Serving in the 3 post, El Barba. El Barba eyes on the rebote. He got out of the way nicely. That will score on the return, point 1. Possible game point, red shirt at post 1. Anderluck trying to stop him, the green of post 4, Cool Fitness. Forehand by Cool Fitness, big bounce to the inside. Here's Anderluck. Big right side goes wall to wall. Cool Fitness, good hustle. That's going to drop in. Anderluck's there. Backhand, not overthrown, and well caught by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness again. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Point and game, Anderluck. Red of post 1. 1 wins it 5 places, 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. El Barba makes the catch. Hard throw from the 7 line. Nice rebote save by Cool Fitness. Here's El Barba up at the front court. Powerful throw. Beautiful save by Cool Fitness. Here's El Barba. 3rd place finish for post 3, El Barba. Unofficial order finish, 1-5-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 1, Anderluck taking 2nd, post 5. CRB coming in 3rd, post 3, El Barba, 1-5-3, the official order finish for our 2nd game. There are your prices. The early daily double, 2-1, $21. $2 wager on 1 to win, $9. Quinella, 1-5. $15, and the trifecta 153, 84.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 3rd game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 3. Game 3 does begin the high 5 for today. A high 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the high 5. There are no scratches affecting the high 5. Post time for game 3 in the high 5. 6 minutes. Good luck. Excellent catch by CRB off a beautiful serve by Anderluck. Anderluck with the 2-all that opens and scores. What a scoop by Ikeda. Backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Arat. Rotate by Robin to the inside. Takeda, backhand. Robin's there. 2-all opens wide and scores. Benny on the backhand, hard to the inside. Robote, left side by Guschetti. Catch by Benny. Benny Costi to the outside, the Philo scoring. CRB, it's a 2-all. Inaki from the outside on the forehand. That placement. CRB, perfect place to make the save. Keeps it outside. Inaki's there. Karam by Inaki scores. Douglas moves up, makes the catch overhead. Lays up the forehand, catch by Douglas. Backhand, Robote. Robote 2-all. Went for it, and it scored. What a shot. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Here's Manu. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Iñaki. Manu. Wow. Powerful backhand caught by Guschetti. Cherry's 2-all scores. Wow. Low runner. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Rotate left side, low and inside. Carballo's on it. Drop shot. And this one scores.
And folks, top 10s bring us down to just about, let's say, 2 minutes until game number 3. Game 3 begins. The high five for today. To play the high five, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on the minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed each and every performance in these Pelota games.
GBC Angel. Angel. I don't know why. I don't know. Speaking is off today. Watchandwager.com. I'm not sure if Watch and Wager is Watch and Wager. Can you do Watch and Wager in CA?
I don't know about California. I don't think so.
Watchandwager.com. Greg Nice can't decide which he likes more, the drop shots or the 2-all from the 7 line. Depends on the drop shot, but give me a forehand, give me a carom from the 7 line any day. A well-thrown carom from the 7 line. We're talking about probably the Costa from the 7 line.
Yeah.
Both are nice, but a good drop shot.
I was going to say the Costi Dejada.
The
Costi
soft
touch.
Ooh, the Costa Dejada where no one is, but where no one's near it.
Yeah.
Where no one's near it. When it's like where
one guy goes out.
where everybody goes, oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. When everybody does that. Not when the guy almost gets it or he tips it or something like that. No.
Just so well thrown, just above the pad, 2 bounces. Man. Well, got game 3 starting up now, Stu. The high five begins. Good luck to everyone that played today.
We're ready to begin our 3rd game and the high five. This is a spectacular 7 singles match play to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Spinner. And receiving in the blue of post 2 is number 22, Bueno. There's the serve by Spinner. We've begun. Bueno on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Spinner from the 10 line. Sidearm carom. Scores. 1-1. 1 first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Benny. There's a backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. 2 pass, Rebote. Forehand hooked into the floor. Point 3. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 16, Julin. Over serve. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Julin serving to the black shirt of post 5, number 23, Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Julin looking for a difficult rebote. He makes a save. Here's Ikeda. That backhand hits the overhead screen. Point goes to the 5. Yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Kubala. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Kubala from the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ikeda, forehand rebote again. Kubala takes on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Kubala now from the 11 line. Nice catch. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Kubala's there. Point 6. Here's the pink shirt of post 7, worn by number 60, Manny. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Here's Kubala. That's not coming out. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt of post 8. Here's Ben. Backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown from the 11 line. Kubala's there. Kubala goes deep. Bote left side to the inside. Kubala this time on the forehand. Bote saved by Ben to the outside. Kubala's on it. Point 6. Kubala's got 3 points. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Bueno. Two all. Stopped by Bueno. Bueno from the forehand. Powerful throw. Just out of reach and scoring point 2. Bueno will take over the serve now with 2 points. Here's the red of post 1, Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Bueno cuts it off in the air. Back to the inside. Spinner from the forehand. Scoop by Bueno. That's beautiful on the left side. High and hard. Spinner commits to the 13 line. Scoop by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Bueno again from the forehand. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. The white shirt receives. Benny. Bueno on the backhand from the 8 line. Benny makes the catch. Backhand. Passes. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Benny. Nice save. Caught on the forehand of Bueno. Karen by Bueno. Opens and scores. Beautifully executed. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2. Bueno trying to stop him in the green of post 4. Julian. Backhand by Julian to the inside. Rebote missed at the sidewall, point 4. Julian will take over the serve now with 3 points. Receiving the black of post 5, returning to the court, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown. Ikeda on the catch, backhand, 2 all. This one caught in the air by Julian. Point 4. Five points for the 4 posts, giving him a possible game point. In this matchup, we have Julian serving to Manny. Over serve. Point 7. Manny with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to Ben, purple post 8. Ball chipped off the serve, point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Returning with 3 points, Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala to the inside. Robote, forehand to the outside, lands off the court, point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, Kubala. Trying to stop him, spinner. Backhand by spinner. Robote coming out. Kubala on the Robote save. Spinner's there. Spinner keeps it to the inside. Kubala digs it out, cannot make the play. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Here's Benny. Here's the catch by spinner. Karam. Stopped by Benny. Benny to the inside, just out of reach. Spinner goes for the Robote, makes a beautiful save. Here's Benny. Karam to score. Well played, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. 3 on the board with 3 points, returning with possible game point. The blue of post 2, Bueno. Here's Bueno on the backhand from the 10 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Robote forehand by Benny. Bueno, beautiful catch. Hard backhand. Robote kicking all the way out. Robote will score for Benny, point 3. Possible game point for the white of post 3. Benny trying to stop him. Ikeda. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand save by Benny. Keeps the point alive. That's a beautiful catch by Ikeda. Benny on the catch. Ball tip, point in game, post 3, Benny. 3 wins it, 2 places. 4 serves to 6. This is a playoff for 3rd place. There's a backhand by Kubala. Julin, backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand fired low and hard and caught by Kubala. Kubala on the catch. Pika, stopped by Julin at the 9 line. 3rd place finish, post 4, Julin. Unofficial order finish, 3-2-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 3, Benny taking 2nd, post 2, Bueno coming in 3rd, post 4, Julin. 3-2-4, the official order finish for game 3. There are your prices. $2 Canelo 2-3, 31.40. Trifecta 3-2-4, $333 even. $2 wager on 3 to win, $13.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. No scratches in game 4, and it will close out the early pick 3 post time for game 4. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Steve-O. This is Highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that.
And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning bolt.
Oh, good God.
And we are back. Now just about 6 minutes until our 4th game of the afternoon.
Richard Propolis, good
Good to see
afternoon.
you, Richard.
Have we spoken to Richard in 2023?
I don't believe so.
Don't
Good to
know.
see Richard.
Richard, hope you're doing well. And you can see Magic City Highlight live twice a week, only once for Battle Court and once for Pari-mutuels or Quinellas. So yes, the only day to see Quinellas or Pari-mutuels is Sunday. Doors open at 1 p.m. and first serve is at 1:30. Then on Fridays, doors open at 6:30. First serve for Battle Court at 7 p.m. Andrew, how was your day off yesterday?
Yesterday, I had a pretty good day. Did you do anything interesting this week?
No?
No plans, no nothing.
Oh, you mean coming up?
I mean, sure, coming up
No.
this week.
No, we work tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Tomorrow and Tuesday. Then, I did change my ironing board cover
Wow.
yesterday.
Did I hear that Well, sorry. Let me finish that conversation.
What?
Because this isn't...
I think I know what you're going to say.
No, I thought you said that Diaz was also coming.
I believe that Mr. Diaz is planning a visit. I don't believe it's been finalized yet.
But he will be coming
I
soon.
believe it won't be this week. I believe the following week.
Okay.
I believe the following week Mr. Diaz will be visiting in the great state of Colorado.
Still having a good time out there?
Last I checked.
Last I checked, yeah.
Last I checked, yeah. Yeah.
Hard
Beautiful,
to have a bad time out there.
beautiful, beautiful country, Colorado, especially in the winter.
Are you a skiing guy? No?
Yes.
Snowboard? Yeah. I think we
Skiing,
talked-
yes.
Not snowboarding, no.
No, definitely not snowboarding. Only tried snowboarding once. I enjoy skiing. I say I enjoy skiing, but meanwhile, the last time I did it
When
literally was December of 1998. Was the last time I went skiing.
Wow.
And before that, it was 1989. So it's like I've missed 2 decades, but I do love it. I mean, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
North Tide.
I was
not
thinking
alive
that North Tide, but I actually was just about 1.5. So
North Tide, yo. Yo.
Keep it down over there.
We don't do ageism here at Magic City, all right? This is highlight, all right? So I apologize that you were not alive in December of 1988. It's not my fault. I'm glad you're a snowboarder. I did try snowboarding. Sorry, I will not be abusive. No, I did try snowboarding. I just couldn't handle it.
It seems a little more.
The whole back foot movement just in front.
I don't know how I would fare with that.
I fell down like 3 times and then just said,
enough is enough.
No, I didn't say that. I said something else, but it equates to enough is enough.
Something along the lines of FTS, yeah.
Juan,
what is that emoji? Oh, that's a hand?
We try to remain.
Yeah, that looks like a.
We really try to remain politics free here.
Only discussing the hair of that individual.
Yeah,
that's
earlier we didn't even use the name.
No,
yeah. You can't be talking about that. I don't know what. So Juan, obviously, if you're being paid for that, we wish you well. Thank you, Mr. Poplis. We're trying. We're doing our best. Only 74 people watching Highlight on a Sunday. What the hell else are people doing without football to watch? I mean,
well, that's what I was just about. Church, sure. Yeah.
Church. For years, folks,
well, I think
Highlight was never allowed on Sundays.
Because
I think I tell this every Sunday. There was no gambling or sale of alcohol in the state of Florida.
You're kidding. I don't know if I've heard this.
There was no gambling on Sundays. No. In fact, it wasn't until...
But not even the sale of alcohol? No, nothing?
No, not on Sundays. Then you had the sale of alcohol, of course, at some point, but I don't believe that we got Sunday pari-mutuels until 92, I believe it was. I think 1992 was the first year. I know in 1991 we didn't have it. I believe we got our first Sunday Highlight in 1992. Blue Laws, thank you. Steve and Juan, thank you very much. That's right. That's right. So that clock at Miami Highlight, we talk about that often. The Mutuals department had control over that clock, so it stayed on 11:59 for more than 60 seconds. Get those last bets in for the last game, because that last game could not start at 12 or 12:01. That last game had to start on 11:59, because that's still Saturday night. Started on Sunday would have been a legal game.
With that piece of history, it's pretty interesting stuff, Stu. Game number 4. Let's get into it.
Time to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt at post 1, number 35, Spinner. Receiving in the blue post 2, number 23, Ikeda. Spinner serves. Game 4 begins. Rebote forehand just missed, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote comes out. Rebote forehand. Nicholas makes the catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Nicholas is there. Scoop attempt is tipped, point 3. Receiving in the green shirt at post 4, here's Ben. Backhand by Ben from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Ben's there. Ben from the 10 line, forehand over the top, big bounce. Brought down by Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side to the inside. Ben's there, nice pickup on the backhand. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Nicholas serving to the black of post 5, worn by number 25, Kubala. And Steve, answering your question, do the players know to move the games along faster? Definitely not. Definitely not. The facilities, or sorry, the only facility I know of, the 2 facilities that I know of, they would have controlled the clock before they would have done anything to control the players or attempt to control the players. There's a backhand by Kubala. Robote coming out. Scoop by Nicholas. Robote left side. Nicholas is there. One-handed grab by Kubala at the side wall. Nice save. Kubala again, winding up. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Nicholas. Kubala takes that in the air. There's the backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Kubala. Robote, save. Cleared the overhead screen, but caught the pad. Point 5, well played. Yellow shirt of post 6. Bueno receives. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Kubala makes a save. Bueno, fine catch, hard throw. Kubala, backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand, hits low, point 5. Pink of post 7. Here's Manny. Backhand by Manny. Kubala's there. Robote forehand fired by Manny. Kubala picks it up. There's the backhand. Manny keeps it on the forehand, back to the inside. Big bounce, crossing the sidewall at the 9 line. Kubala makes a save. Here's Manny from the 10 line. Karam. Stopped by Kubala. Manny on the catch. Kubala cross court. Backhand from the 11 line. Robote saved by Manny. Big bounce. Will score. That is well played by Kubala and Manny. Point goes to the 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt post 8, Benny. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall. Played on the forehand of Manny. He throws it wall to wall. Robote saved by Benny. Here's Manny. 2-all, 2 score, point 7. Receiving the red of post 1, Spinner. Backhand by Spinner to the inside. Here's Manny. Backhand. Manny on the catch. Juggling on the catch. Manny, point goes to the 1. One will again serve to the blue at post 2, worn by Ikeda. Excellent question. I do not know. I don't know if a game would have had to have been canceled. Other than the state of Florida, the way that the law is written is that in order to have a full performance, you need to play at least 8 games, hence why most of us play 8 games. Anything beyond that, you wouldn't theoretically have to make up, even back then. So I don't know if a game was ever canceled because of time. On a Saturday night. Point 2. Ikeda has 3 points. Serving now to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Ben. North Tide. Does Andrew play high-lie? He's thrown the ball around a couple times. But play competitively? No. He's a golfer. Here's the catch by Ben. Ben from the left side. 2-all. Well thrown. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Robote left side is missed. Point 2. Ikeda has 5 points, giving him possible game point. Trying to stop him. The white of post 3, Nicholas. Yes, the famous Saturday night partitos, Miami highlight as well. There's still some on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Nicholas on the backhand from the 12 line. Ikeda, forehand Robote to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Ikeda makes a save with a light touch. Nicholas moves in. Winds up. Costello, 2-all. Opens and scores. Point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6 as play continues. Bueno receives. I never thought I'd say this, but I actually miss the smoke on the inside of a fronton. It's one thing I definitely miss. A lot of people don't, but I do. Create atmosphere. There's the backhand by Bueno. Robote forehand to the inside. Bueno's there. Catch by Nicholas. What a catch by Bueno. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Catch by Bueno. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Nicholas. Powerful, powerful backhand. Low to the back wall. Robote save. Lands in. 2 bounces ruled before. Nicholas made that catch. Point goes to the 6. Bueno's on the board with 2 points. Here's a black shirt at post 5, worn by Kubala. There's a backhand by Kubala. Kubala, nice pickup at the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Bueno. Robote left side save. Light touch. Kubala at the 3 line. Low and hard to the inside. Will score. Point 5. 5 on the board, 4 points. Here's post 8. Benny. The applause actually in here too, Richard, are quite nice. When opening night, I know we were at capacity, not fire capacity, but we're at seating capacity here. It was really, really exciting in here. But yeah, no, those days when you had 6,000 people, 7,000 depending upon the capacity of the fronton, yeah, absolutely, the sound was amazing. There's a backhand by Benny. Robote forehand by Kubala. Benny takes on the bounce. Going hard to the inside. Kubala makes the save. That's beautiful. 2-all, 2 score. Point 8. Manny receives. Pink of post 7. Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Point 8. Eight team on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, the spinner. Excellent catch by Spinner. He rifles that over the top. Benny makes the catch. Backhand by Benny. Robote. Forehand by Spinner. Catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Robote coming back out on the sidewall. It will score. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple of post 8. Benny trying to stop him in the green of post 4. Ben. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's the catch by Ben. Robote left side. Ooh, hit the rail. Point in game, post 8, Benny. 8 wins at 2 places, 3 serves to 5, playoff for 3rd place. There's the backhand by Kubala. Kubala on the backhand to the inside. Kubala again. He comes over the top. Big bounce. Brought down by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. To the inside. Robote. Forehand. To the outside. Nicholas takes it in the air. Robote saved by Kubala. Nicely played from the 7 line. Here's Nicholas. Scoop by Kubala. Backhand. Nicholas is there. Kubala again. Backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Kubala adjusts, he makes the save, falls down to make the play. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas from the right side. Scoop attempt is tipped. 3rd place finish for post 3, the white shirt, Nicholas. Unofficial order of finish, 8-2-3. Your price will be up in a moment. It's official, winning game 4, post 8, Benny Taking second, post 2, Ikeda. Coming in third, post 3, Nicholas. 8-2-3, the official order finished 4. Game number 4. There are your prices. The early pick 3, 138. 3 of 3 numbers, 161.20. $2 wager on 8 to win, returning $20.40. $2 Quinella 2-8, $64. Trifecta 8-2-3, $694.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. There are no scratches in our 5th game. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. So, Richard, we can answer that question. Richard asked the question. In the early days of Highline, Connecticut, children were allowed and then they were removed. Were children allowed in the early days of Florida? I can't speak to the early days. Like, I can't speak to the 1930s. My guess is no. But I do know that in 70s and 80s, the age was 18. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the 60s, age may have been 21, but I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. Again, I was born in 1969. What I know of pre-birth, my birth highlight anyway, comes from my parents and some aficionados and stuff that used to be in my office. So I do know that, however, when I was sneaking in, that you had to be 18 to get in. So I'm absolutely not sure. I do know that the betting age was 18.
Yeah.
In the 80s, and then in the 90s, they loosened it. We actually had a security guard that was, at one point in 97, I want to say, Dennis. Just remember him as Dennis, who wound up like running, not an official, but these parents would show up during the week with their school-age children, and it was like running a daycare. It's like, why aren't these kids in school? Bring your tots to highlight. I mean, we never advertised, but I remember at one point it became an issue. There were like 15 kids, and they were like running all around in this area where Dennis was responsible for supervising in the auditorium at Miami. And it was like, maybe we need to do something about this.
I was going to say, probably some younger kids, you know. If they're around, it's fine, you know, but you get to that middle, like 10, 11, 12, it's like, maybe not for them.
For many years, it was absolutely a rite of passage. I've spoken about this before. When you're in high school, to be able to sneak into Miami Highline. So when you're like 15 or 16 years old, something like that. I know for me, I started sneaking in when I was 14. I always looked older. But there was one particular, Harry. Harry should rest in peace, because Harry worked the front door at Miami Highline. Harry Rosencrantz, I forget what his last name was. But Harry I think he started working at Miami Highline in his retirement, and I still think he worked like 30 years. He was in his 90s and used to walk to the bus stop. Would work the front door. But needless to say, Harry's checking of IDs in the 80s was, you know what door you had to get through.
Slip a couple bucks under there.
No. Harry wasn't looking up. Harry was just take the dollar entry fee. Just take the dollar entry fee, and away you go.
Man, those dollar entry fees, dude. Wow.
Thank you, Domingue. Well, not just entry fees, but the state. I mean, if the state collected a tax
on that
on every admission. In fact, that's one of our responsibilities as assistant manager was going over the turnstile counts. You had to have the turn at the beginning of the evening before you open the doors, and the state was dead serious about collecting every cent. So those turnstiles, and that, think about attendance. When you had a few thousand people coming through, that was significant. I don't remember what the tax rate was. But yeah, it was. They collected. State's fees were on every admission, and this is pari-mutuel. This isn't like regular taxation.
Yeah.
So it was on handle, whether you made money, whether Fronton made money or not. They didn't collect on programs. That was regular just sales tax. There's a per game fee that we still pay actually, and then a performance fee for every performance that we play. I think it's like $125 a performance. The state's got it on its list.
Yeah.
And I forget what the per game fee is. Tries for Tots. Thank you for chiming in, Domingo Flores. 18 late 70s to early 80s. That's when we all got hooked. The same rules apply to horse racing? Yes,
yeah.
those rules. Actually, excellent question. That is a very good question. I do not know for sure because I know that there was a period of time where ourselves and our lobbyists were always concerned about certain inequities that existed between the different pari-mutuels. I believe that was the case, but I'm not sure. I don't know if thoroughbred tracks, because there was special outdoor areas. Like, for instance, I do remember at Fort Pierce, and it still technically is the rule, minors can't be within a certain amount of feet of a betting window.
Yeah.
And I've literally seen, like, not here, but at other places I've seen kids, like, holding on to a ticket.
Well, that's actually what I remember. Maybe
I'm
when I was
looking at a young man
early,
that I'm guessing held a pari-mutuel ticket before he was 18 years old.
Well, I think early when I went to Dania, maybe I don't want to get anybody fined or anything like that, but I think the statute of limitations is up anyway. But I remember having to stand away from the window as my dad was actually being up there. And then I remember as I got older, I was standing like next to it or like under the table. I was so tiny. And as he was saying, give me the 2-4 with the wheel that.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely no question that it was, no, we had no minors near within like 5 feet or something like that.
But it was just the fact that it felt like you couldn't be there as a kid. I think that made it so enticing and just a mystique of high. I mean, that's what I remember. I remember
the first professional highlight that I saw was an exhibition when I was 5, and literally it was Joey and Assis.
What a good way to get introduced to the game, huh?
Yeah, 1970. I was either 5 or 6, 74 or 75.
Well, how about some doubles action? 2 doubles games coming in games 5 and 7 starting now.
Time to begin game 5, ladies and gentlemen, as we call it here at Magic City, Dodging Death 1. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving. Red shirts post 1, team of Flores and Arats. Receiving blue post 2, El Barba and Manny. Flores serves. The 5th game has begun. Arats from the 13 line, backhand to the inside. Here's Manning from the 12 line. Backhand by Flores. Scoop attempt missed, point 1. One team first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Bueno and Spinner. Here's a catch by Arats, backhand. Here's Bueno from the 8 line. That ball hits the overhead screen. It's out of play. Point 3. Green shirts post 4 are receiving. We have Anderluck in the front court with Nicholas in the back. Nicholas, backhand from the 10 line. Here's Spinner. Spinner from the 11. Over the top, big bounce, big bounce. That's a great catch by Nicholas on the forehand in the corner. Bueno with a tip ball at the 5 line, point 4. Anderluck will now serve to the black shirts. Post 5. Here's Juice and Gaucheri. Gochetti, backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Juice. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas, powerful forehand, does not pass. Caught and returned by Gochetti from the 12 line. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Gochetti. Ooh, tip ball, point 4. On the board, 2 points. Here's post 6. We have Julian in the front court with Kubala in the back. Kubala, backhand from the 10 line. Scoop by Kubala. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. That clears. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Julian. Nicholas looking to pass the front quarter. He does. Kubala makes the save. Nicholas on the catch. Backhand. Kubala's there. Here's Nicholas from the forehand. Nicholas on the catch. A backhand from the 12 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out to Julian. Julian on the rebote to the inside. This one caught by Nicholas. Nicholas plays it low and hard. Caught by Kubala. Rebote forehand. There's the backhand. Kubala from the 12. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Julian. Scoop by Nicholas. There's the forehand play. Powerful right side by Anderluck. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Kubala. Nicholas from the 10 line to the inside. Julian all the way back at the 9 makes a fine catch. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. All tipped. A well played point, point 6. In this matchup, Julian will serve 2, the pink of post 7. Have cool fitness in the front court with Douglas in the back. Thank you, Domingo. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Julian with the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Here's Douglas over the top. Powerful throw. Ball tipped in the front court by Julian, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts of post 8. High row in the front court with Ben in the back. Ben advances to make the catch. Costello 2-all. Lands in and scores. That was going to be holding point 8. A-team gets the last point of the first round. All matchups worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2. El Barba in the front court with Manny in the back. Here's Manny on the backhand from the 12 line. Hyro's there. Backhand by Hyro. Hyro again. Backhand. Powerful right side. Goes wall to wall. Rebote coming out. El Barba sends the rebote outside. Hyro's there. Karen by Hyro will score. Point 8. Returning, the red of post 1, Flores and Arats. Here's the catch by Ben. Ben over the top. Arats from the 7 line. Ben takes it in the air. Forehand play back to the inside. Here's Arats. Rebote left side by Jairo to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand from the 10 line. Hi, Keck. We have a new button now. Don't know if you know that, but we can actually talk to you during points. That ball took a wonky bounce there at the end and scores point 1. On the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. The white shirts. Bueno and Spinner receive. Yes, we have not received any memos regarding the prize pick situation. As soon as we know something, we'll let you know. But you guys usually know before we do on that one, so. Spinner on the forehand. Powerfully thrown. Beautiful catch by Arats deep in the backcourt. Here's Spinner. Backhand. Catch by Arats. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Backhand 2-all. This one caught in the air by Bueno. Hard throw by Bueno. Beautiful catch by Arats deep in the backcourt. Bueno again, this time from the 7 line. Arats from the corner. Backhand. That ball's out. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirts, post 1. Flores and Arats trying to stop them. Black of post 5. Juice and Gaucheri. Yeah, Keck, highly suggest you visit before moving. Florida's not for everyone. There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Excellent catch by Juice. Hard throw on the return. Arats is there. Big backhand by Arats. Excellent catch by Gaucheri. Cherry sends it for the big bounce to the inside. Here's Arats on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Juice. Arats is there. Backhand. Excellent catch by Gaucheri. That backhand's too much. Point in game, post 1. Flores and Arats. No playoff here. 8 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-8-4. Results are official from Game 5. Coming in first, post 1, Flores and Arats. Taking second, post 8, Jairo and Ben. Coming in third, post 4, Anderluck and Nicholas. 1-8-4 is the official order finish for Game 5. $2 Quinella 1-8, $38. Trifecta 1-8-4, $448.20. A $2 wager on the 1 to win will return $40.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 6-game spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 6. Post time. 7 minutes. Good luck. Here's the rebote from the forehand of Nicholas. That's a beautiful 2-all by Arats. Scoop by Ikeda. Hard throw, caught in the air by Bueno nicely, and the 2-all is beautifully executed.
Tostado Ben moved up on it, took it in the air, and then just ripped a 2-wall.
Here's Carballo from the 8 line. Backhand. Catch by Ben. Robote's up. Forehand Robote by Carballo, caught by Iñaki. Iñaki's 2-wall opens and scores. Scoop by Iñaki, holds on to it well. There's the backhand. Rotate by Nicholas, high and hard and passing to the inside. The rotate forehand by Iñaki, Nicholas is there. 2-all by Nicholas, opens wide and scores. There's the backhand by Kubala. Two-all. It was a nice 2-all by Kubala. Here's the backhand by the 9 line. Robote left side by Julian. Scoop by Gauchetti. 2-all by Gauchetti, opens wide. There's the backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. 2-all opens wide. Here's Manu from the 8 line. Powerful backhand to the inside. Manu on the catch, takes a peek, throws the 2-all beautifully to score. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Wow. That was kind of sick.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down 2 minutes until we start game number 6.
Thank you for the comment, for the compliment, Domingo. It's like I've spent a lot of time doing this, so yeah, I think I just like to say I pay attention. Rock and Ray, Inaki and Jedden. Yes, Inaki has still dealing with that broken ulna, and I think he sees the doctor in 2 more weeks and may start practicing in 3 weeks. And Jedden, as far as I know, that's an indefinite injury. He's got an injury in his forearm. He's out indefinitely.
Yeah, we had that post-game interview with Inaki as the Warriors won on Friday night, and he said the same thing. 2 weeks, going to get back to the doctor, and with Inaki, you know that he's going to get back out there as quickly as possible.
He'd like to be out here now. No, he would.
I mean, that's the thing about him. I mean, he's like, look, play any game, anytime, anywhere against anybody. That guy loves to compete and never seems tired either. I mean, we see him play day after day, point after point. He go out there for, even in practice, 4, 5, 6 games in a row. So let's go. Let's keep going. So, you know,
Jatna 77. Sorry to interrupt.
No.
Answering your question, the answer is yes. On a case-by-case basis, some of the players are more coachable than others, and some, you know, what am I going to say to Manu? What's JR going to say to Manu? There's some nuances about this court that are a little bit different. They have to figure those out on their own. But especially the 2018 guys, we still take a fairly active interest in the 2018-2019 guys, as they have to compete against competition, which just by virtue of the fact that these guys grew up overseas with frontons in their town have 10 to 15 years more experience just by virtue of where they grew up. We're ready to begin Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Post time for Game 6 is now. Up first and serving. Red shirt post 1, Jairo, receiving blue post 2, Ikeda. You're welcome. They're served by Jairo. We begin. It scores. Point 1. Now bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Douglas. Fine serve by Jairo. Great catch and return by Douglas. Douglas on the catch. Big 2-all puts it back inside. That's going to score. Point 3. 3 serves, the green shirt at post 4. Here's Benny. Backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand, powerfully thrown. 2-all by Benny, stopped by Douglas. Karen by Douglas, scores. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the black shirt at post 5, number 20, Gauchetti. Backhand by Gauchetti. This one caught by Douglas. Just 2-out by Douglas, scores. Well thrown. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Douglas serving to Manu in the yellow shirt at post 6. There's a backhand by Manu. Robote. Right up the middle by Douglas. Caught by Manu on the forehand. Manu sends it deep. Robote well read by Douglas. This one to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand. Low to the Robote. Fine forehand Robote save. Passing by Douglas. That's beautiful. Outside placement of the forehand Robote scores perfectly for Manu. Point 6. Receiving in the pink of post 7 is Nicholas. There's your backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Manu. Stays to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. This one caught by Manu. Backhand from 10 line. 2-all opens. Stopped by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Cortada will score. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt at post 8, Arats. There's a backhand by Arats. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand low and inside. Arats makes the catch. 2-all. 2 score. 0.8. Arats gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2. Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Arats moves up to take it in the air. There is the backhand. Scoop by Arats. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Arats is there. Arats faked the 2-all, dropped it back inside to score. Well thrown, 0.8. 8 is on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Hydro. Backhand by Hyro, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand save by Arats. He keeps the ball in play. Here's Hyro from the 7 line. Arats on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. 2-all. It's out. 0.8. Arats has gone straight points to a possible game point, trying to stop him. The green at post 4, Benny. Backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand to the inside. Arats is there. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Rebote left side by Arats with a light touch. Benny on the run. Juggling. Ruled on the catch of Benny. That is point and game. A perfect game for the purple shirt at post 8. Arats. 3 places, 6 shows. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official for Game 6. Coming in first, post 8, Arats. Taking second, post 3, Douglas. Coming in third, post 6, Manu. 8-3-6 is the official order of finish for our 6th game. There, your price is $2 Quinel, 3-8, 31.40. Trifecta, 8-3-6, 448.40. $2 wager on 8 to win, $20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7. Second of our 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Next game played at 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Game 7 will close out the high 5 for today. Post time, 7 minutes away. Good luck. Michelle, what did he play under? Didn't know that your son played.
That's
5 frontons. I mean, that's not actually that uncommon. To avoid confusion or conflict, occasionally players would, if they played at different frontons, play under different names. What year did he play at Tampa?
We know Michelle's been with us since pretty early in this Magic City program. So.
Absolutely, always a strong supporter of the program. What's Ernesto bitching about? Again, player going for a tough for boats. Oh, come on, Ernesto. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm I'm just saying, give the guys a break. Sorry, the guy doesn't play as perfectly as you do, but just kidding. I feel like I haven't given Ernesto a hard time.
No, not. I was going to say, any thought about Ernesto joining the tournament this season, or is that
it's up to him? He's welcome.
Now it's out there. We'll see what Ernesto says.
Yeah, no, I do get what you're saying. It's in traditional highlight. I mean, going back to myself playing in the highlight school. Forward, always go forward, always go. You're always moving forward in highlight. In the unlikely event that you run past and the ball goes over your head and you can't make the catch, you're always moving forward to catch the ball in the air. And if you have to scoop as a last resort, you scoop as a last resort.
Right.
But you're always moving forward to catch the ball in the air. In this court, remember, with no chick-chack and no chula, that changes things here. That really does. The only time when you really have to move forward, if you're not, is when someone's throwing that low backhand on the inside that's not going to come out to the rebote. You know, you do have to attack that. You definitely have to attack that. Played under Hartford, under Berenson chose his name. That's the way it used to work in the old days. That's the way it worked. I found that out with, oddly enough, for those of you Miami Highlight fans, I found that out with the famous Zaria. May he rest in peace. Zaria, the whole time that I knew him, I started watching highlight. I mean, he started playing same year as JR, so I believe 76.
Okay.
Hartford would have been his first year. I played 1 year in Hartford, but then came down and played his entire career at Miami. Was one of the championship backquarters, represented Miami with both Aura and Michelena and a number of NHAF tournaments. But Zaria was a phenomenal backquarter, incredible sense of humor, good person. But when I became assistant general manager at Miami in '97 or '98, and JR became the player manager, he came up to me and asked me if he could change his name from Zaria with a Z to Saria with an S. And I said, why?
Yeah.
I mean, you've been Zaria as long as I've known you with a Z. And he said, literally, when he got here, they just thought it would look better for the program if it was with a Z. But his real name was Deun Santos Saria with an S.
Man.
And so they just changed his name. Just boom.
You look like a Zaria, not a Saria. Okay.
That's the way that it was.
Wow.
That's the way it was. So, yes, Michelle's absolutely spot on. Once upon a time in highlight was you played with the names that were somehow related to your...
So that Benny stuff whenever...
Well, the whole thing with... Because, you know, we only knew Benny as Ben. We only knew him prior to him coming here as Ben. We didn't know him as Benny. We knew him as Ben, Matt's brother, is how we knew him. And then when it came time to play, it's like, you know, Scott has preferred players pick nicknames or, you know, we've gotten away from that for Battle Court.
Right.
But Scott wanted the nicknames. Obviously, that's where we got the cool fitness from and these other things. I think, I don't know, for me, it's like Calder, I think, took it a little too far for my taste. I'm not saying they did anything wrong. I'm saying for my taste. Some of those names were...
We also want to have it so the players are easily identifiable as well. If that's their last name, if that's their...
Yes.
You know, you don't want it to... You know, some have like the Warrior... You know, I heard like the Warrior, different names. You don't necessarily know that these guys are real people.
Right.
You know, and...
Right.
I think that's one of the big things that they're trying to do with Battle Court. Make it, you know, have people connect with these guys, have them understand who they are, where they come from,
yes,
player numbers, so, and all that sort of stuff. So, we get it.
So if you're going to play highlight, what would you play under? Andrew? I knew you weren't expecting that. I know. That's probably the best part of my job is asking Andrew questions that he has no expectation are coming whatsoever.
Wow. See, I I've been a last name, like nickname guy, so people, so I would go Bleckman or something like that. Bleckman the first.
You play under, well, you would, by definition, you don't have to say the first. That's like definitely the only. It's the only time that I would allow my Stewie to be used. S-T-U-E-Y.
Yeah, I was going to say Blecky. Yeah, Blecky the first.
Because
it sounds horrible, actually. I don't like that.
That was a joke that Scott Kessler, who used to play at Miami Highlight, used to say. He says, so why don't you go by Stewie? Why do you go by Stu? He says, Howie, Billy, Joey, Stu? I said, Stewie. It's like, that's the only, Highlight is the only environment in which I've actually been comfortable with Stewie being used for some reason. I don't know.
Bleckachea, that could be a good one.
Oh, we could use my handicapping name, Estuarte.
I like that. I really like the sound of that. Well, we'll get back to some of this talk a little later. Maybe not. Game 7, Stu.
Time to begin our 7th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Serving red shirts post 1, CRB Manu. Receiving blue post 2, Jairo and Ben.
Quick double step before we get started. CRB and Manu up at the top with 3 wins.
Here's served by CRB. We've begun. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. Point 2. Bring it to the court. The white shirts, post 3, we have Ikeda in the front court with Iriondo in the back. I definitely remember Michelle. I definitely remember Mitchell, 95 to 98. He came to Ocala. Mitchell came to Ocala and then 4. I know your son actually quite well. Actually, it just occurred to me very well. Great guy. Great grandkids as well. Here's the catch by Iriondo. Backhand to the inside. Here's a backhand by Iriondo. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Ben's there. Backhand by Ben. Ikeda from the 9 line. Here's Jairo. Midcourt. Beautiful catch by Iriondo. Powerful backhand. Ikeda takes a peek, throws it hard. Jairo's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Ben on the backhand from the 12 line. Kate is there. In and out of the cess of that ball goes. Point 2. Green shirts post 4 take to the court. Here's El Barba and Manny. Now, I can say with absolute certainty, Andrew, now that I know who her son is, one of the nicest guys, just period, thoroughly professional. Tampa, then to Ocala, and then finished his career in Fort Pierce.
And quite the highlight player from what it looks like as well.
Absolutely.
98 singles champion.
Here's a catch by Manny, backhand to the inside. Jairo's there. Backhand by El Barba. Bote swing and a miss, point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Here's the black shirts at post 5. Cool Fitness and Douglas. And if I'm not mistaken, he chose Sean playing after the name of one of his sons. I remember when he made that name switch. There's the backhand by Jairo. Beautiful save by Cool Fitness. Jairo on the run. He got there. Gets that forehand off in time. Rebote coming back out. Cool Fitness is there. He makes the save. Here's Ben from the 8 line. Douglas on the catch from the 10. Back to the inside he goes. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 5. In this matchup, Cool Fitness will serve to the yellow shirts, post 6, Juice and Goscieri. Powerful, powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Here's a catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side. Catch by Cool Fitness. Powerful throw by Cool Fitness, caught by Goscieri. Goscieri, powerful backhand, caught by Douglas at the 13 line. Douglas goes deep. Rebote coming out. Ball tipped by Douglas at the 8 line. Point 6. Receiving in the pink shirts of post 7, we have Bueno and Spinner. I'm glad my memory, Andrew just said that, but I'm not a liar. That's correct.
There you go.
My memory's intact. I remember when he changed his name to Sean. There's the forehand. Scoop attempt missed. Juice was getting in there. No play on the rebote, though. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts, post 8, Flores and Aratz. Aratz, fine catch. Nice backhand from the 11 line. Here's Bueno midcourt. Rebote left side to the inside. Spinner on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerful throw. Aratz is there. Aratz looks for the rebote. He makes the save. Spinner calls for the catch. Makes it to the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Ball tipped. Back at the 12 line, point 7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Receiving, go to post 1, CRB and Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Backhand by Bueno. Catch by Manu. Ball tipped in the front court, point 7. Set on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, Ikeda and Iriondo. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 3. 3 team has 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts, El Barba and Manny. Manny on the catch. There's the backhand. Rotate forehand save. El Barba's there. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Iriondo from the 11 line. There's Manny on the forehand. Over the top. Ikeda takes it on the bounce at the 9 line. Manny takes it on the bounce at the 10. Iriondo, beautiful catch behind the 13 line. Hard backhand caught by El Barba. Splitter stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda hard forehand caught by Manny. Manny over the top. Ball tipped, point 4. 4 team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, the blue shirts. Jairo and Ben. Bote forehand by Albarba. Good catch and a nice return by Jairo. Bote coming out. Bote left side by Albarba. Ben makes the catch almost. That's in and out of the cesta, point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts, School Fitness and Douglas receive. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote coming out. Albarba on the rebote that hooked. Point 5. Five on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Juice and Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Here's the catch by Douglas. Drop shot. Drops in to score. Well played. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, we have Juice serving. Purple shirts post 8. Flores and Arats. Arats, backhand. Gaucheri, rebote. Here's Arats. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri picks it up on the left side. Powerful backhand. Gaucheri calls for the ball, makes the catch, rifles it. Ball ruled to have been tipped in the back, point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts post 6. Juice and Gaucheri trying to stop them. CRB and Manu. Manu on the catch. Backhand. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Returning with 4 points. Post 7. Bueno and Spinner. Powerful backhand by Spinner, caught by Manu. Manu goes hard to the inside. A rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Manu from the 10 line. Low and hard. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Forehand over the top. Ball tipped in the front court, point 1. 4 points for the one team. Returning with 2 points, the white at post 3. Ikeda and Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Iriondo, catch by Manu. Backhand by Manu, caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep, caught by Manu. CRB. Here's Iriondo, powerful backhand again. Caught by Manu against the back wall. Beautiful catch by Kate at the 10 line. Robote saved by Manu. Catch by Iriondo. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Another powerful backhand by Iriondo. Robote coming out. Forehand by Iriondo, crossing the side wall nicely. Backhand by Iriondo, caught by CRB. CRB goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Robote forehand. Manu makes the catch. Point one. Possible game point, red shirts at post one. CRB and Manu trying to stop them. The blue at post two, Jairo and Ben. Underserve, point two. Possible game point for the blue shirts of post two. Jairo and Ben trying to stop them. The green of post four, El Barba and Manny. Beautiful catch by Manny. Fine catch by Jairo. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. El Barba on the Robote. Plays it high to the front wall. Here's Jairo. El Barba hooked it point and game to post two. Jairo and Ben. No playoff again. 1 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-1-6. Price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Jairo and Ben. Taking second, post 1, CRB and Manu. Coming in third, post 6, Juice and Gauchetti. 2-1-6, the official order finished for Game 7. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 1-2, 14.20. Trifecta 2-1-6, 164.40. $2 wager on 2 to win, $14. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the 8th and final game of this afternoon's performance. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Post time for Game 8, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports. Right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Well, with that, Stu, probably about 6 minutes until game number 8, finale here in this Pelota performance. This is just the start of our week here. 2 full days tomorrow, meaning Pelota at tomorrow and Tuesday. Pelota at 1:30, followed by Battle Court at 5 p.m. Schedule this week. Pull out this schedule. Still in the first half of our season right here, approaching the midway point. Looking at February 27th and 28th, we're going to have the Cyclones against the Chargers tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, it will be Devils, Warriors. And looking ahead to next Friday, it's going to be Cyclones and Devils. So a big week for both the Cyclones and the Devils, multiple game days. Looks like the Renegades are out a couple days ahead of the other teams, will be off for about a full week. A little more than a full week, actually. Back in action on March 6th. That will be next Monday. Just about 4 minutes until game number 8's due. And for those of you that have yet to check out the free-to-play fantasy contest run by our friends at sayhighlight.com, that is for our Battle Court contest. The first session begins with our Friday evening session, and then Monday and Tuesday as well. You just pick the winning team for each game day, and then the tiebreaker is the total number of points that the winning team acquires on the final day of the week, which is on Tuesday. If you get all those right, you're in line for some prizes that include memorabilia, Pari-mutuel memorabilia, all good stuff. And interesting highlight stuff. I know Steve has been a big collector for a number of years, and we have the...
Anyone who's got stuff from the Hippodrome, is 1930s highlight.
And I still have that book of all highlight memorabilia that Steve sent my way. Some great stuff, including a Pete Rose Tampa highlight program signed by him. So that was good fun. So again, go over to sayhighlight.com, play that free fantasy contest. Not affiliated with Magic City in any way, but as you know, Steve and Mo have been good friends of the program for a number of years. They've taken it upon themselves, and we appreciate it.
Yes,
so
for instance,
here we are.
Mo brings Coke. Sorry, there
Cola.
wasn't a shot. Andrew has fleeced me of Coca-Colas. Fleeced. I'm serious. It's like some accountant that's draining your bank account when you don't even know about it. You come in one day.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nyman. All your accounts are zero. What?
But I still have a card. Or no, so that's not the thing. The old thing used to be, see, Zillennials wouldn't understand this, but it's just, I can't be out of money. I still have checks.
That's a good one.
I can't possibly be out of money. I still have checks.
I think
yes, Ernesto. Drew has. There are a couple times I heard that sound of the can opening up, and I looked over, and he was there with the Coke. I was like, let him be. It's okay. Until I no longer have Coke. And thanks to Mo, I had enough to last me a lifetime. But that was my lifetime, not a lifetime and a half.
I'm going to take the hit. But I will say that not every one of those Cokes, not even close, were me.
Okay, so give up the traitor.
No.
I need to know who the traitor in the organization is.
I can't do that.
Who else was drinking my Coke?
I don't know.
Unless the last name is Savin, I want to know.
Definitely not Savin, but
in
as
that
close
case,
to it in this building as you can get. Yeah.
As close to in this building
that was kind of a joke.
You can get.
Yeah.
So it wasn't you, and it wasn't Savin. Mr. or Ms. I'm talking about Savin.
See, exactly.
So who the hell?
No, the only reason
So who the hell was drinking it? Shut up, Ernesto. No one wants to hear that crap.
Yeah,
that's not
I
how
agree.
you. That's not how you run an operation.
Yeah,
No,
they
what
do.
happens is
So,
you just fire everyone and start from scratch. That's it. I'm sorry, we have a thief in the organization. No problem. So you're all getting fired, and then we'll start from scratch. That way, no one has to snitch on anyone. Also, no one has a job.
No, it was not a 7.
Who the hell? Okay,
no, so that they're
Who? A player? Oh, tell me it was a player.
Wow.
Or
it was definitely a player. That's all. That's your only hint.
Not Ben. Ben won't drink Coke. I mean,
No.
he's the one who would do
Yeah,
it to piss
Ben
me
would
off.
be the-
He would
the-
take
he would
one
be
and
put-
dump it down the sink, but
Right. Not Ben. I just got a haircut. I look okay. I don't need any stitches, Stu. Let's just get on with the game.
Believe me, I got your back on this one. Believe me.
Wow.
And after
Thank
Scott, you only need me. Okay.
Thank you, Stu.
Put it this way: after Scott and Lindsay, you only need me. Time to begin our 8th and final game, a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt at post 1 is Hyro. Receiving blue post 2, Nicholas. I seriously want to know who the hell it was. It's definitely not Spinner, and it's definitely not Kubala.
Conversation, then we'll finish up.
Okay.
I'm not saying it publicly. Or at all.
There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Point 1. Breaking the court. The white shirt at post 3. Here's Julin. Bobby R., I know you're not tuned in this entire time and then start making bullshit comments over the F word. Please. My God, you're not one of those guys,
He was
are
tuned
you?
in early. I think it may be.
Well, I imagine he was tuned in the whole time, but
Yes.
we don't like that phrase around here because that's what we do for a living. And people from the outside who make comments like that have a tendency to piss me off. Catch by Julin. Here's almost a catch by Julin. That ball is tipped. Point 1. Here's a green shirt at post 4, worn by Manu. Manu on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Manu's there. Beautiful catch by Hyro. 2-all opens wide and scores beautifully executed by Manu. Point 4. Ball black shirt at post 5 receiving. Here's Manny. T-shirt gets free water and Gatorade for the players. Of course, it's not free. It costs the company money. We've had that conversation with them a couple times. The Coke was a generous donation from Mr. Mo Crank. Rebote forehand by Manu. Too high. That's in the overhead screen. Point 5. Yellow shirt, post 6. Here is Go Sherry. Let's just ask this. Is it someone that it would annoy me knowing it, or would I be okay with it, do you think?
You would be very okay with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still want to know. Here's the catch by Manny. There's the backhand. Low and hard and scoring. Point 5. Five will serve to the pink at post 7, worn by Douglas.
That effectively eliminates. Yeah.
Yes,
at least 50.
We will not give out that list, but yes, I know who's off that list. Douglas from the forehand, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote by Manny. He saves it. That's on the wall, tough play. Good catch, nice return by Douglas. Here's Manny. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here is post 8. The purple shirt receives. Arats. This will complete the first round of play. There's a backhand by Arat. Robote coming out. Robote 2-all by Manny. Lands in and scores, 0.5. That will complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue opposed to Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Manny. Nicholas moves up on it, 7 line, low and hard to the inside. Manny for the Robote, that's in the overhead screen, 0.2. Two serves, the white shirt at post 3, returning is Julin. Robote drops short and scores, 0.3. We're on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Jairo. There's a backhand by Julin. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Jairo, right up the middle. Caught by Julin. Low and hard by Julin. Beautiful catch and a nice return by Jairo. Jairo takes it on the forehand at the 8 line. Powerful throw, 2 pass. Robote coming out. Scoop by Jairo. Ball tipped at the side wall, 0.3. 4 points for the 3 post. Receiving the green at post 4, Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Julin. Manu makes the catch, winds up. Placement of the ball to the inside, scores, 0.4. 3 points for the 4 post. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, Cochetti. Beautiful serve, will score. 0.4. 4 on the board with 5 points. Here is the pink of post 7, worn by Douglas. Beautiful scoop by Douglas. There's the backhand. Here's Manu. Powerful backhand by Manu. Right to the corner. Low to the Robote. 0.4. 1 in game, ladies and gentlemen. Green shirt at post 4, Manu. 5 serves to 3. This playoff 4, second and third place. Over serve. Second place finish for post 3, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-3-5. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 8, post 4, Manu. Taking second, post 3, Julian. Coming in third, post 5, Manny. 4-3-5. The official order of finish for our 8th game. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 3-4. Look at that trifecta. 4-3-5. $2,015.20. A $2 wager on 4 to win, $10.60. Pick 3, 8-2-4. 2 of 3 numbers returning $50.60. 4 of 8. In the Mighty Ocho, 1540. So anything else before I close this out? Would you care to?
I think we'll let this go on tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow
to find out
who drank the Coke.
To find out who the traitor of the organization is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. Thank you for joining us. And special thanks to those of you who joined us live here in the Magic City Highlight Auditorium. Glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us again tomorrow post time, 1:30 p.m., followed by Battle Court at 5 p.m. Same thing on Tuesday, 1:30 and 5 p.m. 1:30 p.m. on the Highlight Channel, 5 p.m. at watchhighlight.com, on the Highlight app, or on ESPN3. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do thank you for joining us today and hope to see you tomorrow and Tuesday. Have a good day, everybody.